Hi, my name's John and this is Jordo. We're personal trainers at Victoria Park Pool and we're always asked what's the best exercise for a particular muscle group. And today we're going to be talking about the pecs. And in my opinion, everyone's a big fan of bench press. I love the flat dumbbell press and I'll show you why. But before we do, we're going to get started with picking the weight up. Now, once you start lifting a little bit heavier on the chest than the flat dumbbell press, you don't want to go lifting it from the floor, otherwise you're going to have to do a deadlift style action. So make it a little bit smarter, save our energy for what we're doing. We're going to pick it up off the rack or off the bench, but it's better off the rack, and you'll often see a lot of gym trainers have stacked their weight like that. Easy to get, not much energy converted, used, so as you're ready to do a nice strong lift. Place the weights on your legs near the knees, and when you're going back, if you're trying to ease it back, you'll be lifting too heavy a weight to do a bicep curl like that. So don't make it too hard for yourself. Put it on the end of the knee. As you ride back, the knee will lift it towards a comfortable position here, either up there or down by the chest, and it will sit naturally and it won't be exerting a lot of force. We're going to have a nice solid foot position. We're going to have nice tight glutes and a nice strong core, nice strong position there. We are not compromising our back in any way, shape or form. If you lift your butt up into the air, if you compromise your lower back, you're at risk of injury. Now, some other trainers in the beginning might want to be a little bit more conservative on the back. They'll lift their knees like such, or even put their feet on the bench and try and find a way to have a nice solid core. Okay, from there, dumbbells. From the starting position, we're going to have arms straight, weights together at the top, and we're going to go down to the lift, down to the outside of the chest, forearms stay vertical, comes down to the midline of the chest. We're not going too high and we're not going too low. So it's sort of like a bench press with some dumbbells. The benefits here, these arms are working independently. It's not one supporting another. As it comes up, we actually come a little bit closer to the center too. Greater range of motion. You don't get that out of a bench press, but you do get it out of a flat dumbbell press. We've got to be very conservative in the way we release the weight. So we don't just try and put it back onto the legs, because we've usually shattered our chest by the time we're finished. Lean to one side, drop one weight, lean to the other side, drop the other weight. A nice, safe, effective drop so as you don't compromise, bang, ripping a pec, or bang, lifting it in too awkward a position and hurting yourself in any way, shape or form. Now, the flat dumbbell press, my favourite, and a favourite by a lot of the others in the gym industry, and I know it's one of your favourites too, Jordo, so any tips for the trainers out there?
Yeah, well again, like with most pressing movements, it's really easy for the tricep to come into play, okay? And a lot of people actually don't know how to engage the chest on their movements. Not only do the triceps come into play, but the lats do too, rolling the shoulders forward, okay? Now, the first thing you want to do before you even start the movement is to actually bring your shoulder blades back and down, okay? And they stay in that position. So what that'll actually do is, as you're pressing, it'll keep your shoulders back, like so. Well, if you don't lock your shoulder blades back and down, you'll actually get this movement, okay? And that means that the lats will be coming into play and put a lot more stress on the shoulder joint itself, not as much on the chest where we want to keep it, okay? So, like so. Lock those shoulders down, back, keep them square there, and making sure you focus on keeping them square as you push up, okay? Nice and tight in the back there, push up, keep it square on the chest, like so. Now, keeping your shoulder blades back will make sure that the stress is square on the pecs, where we want to keep it, okay? And chest is actually a weak area for me, and that little tip right there really helped me to improve it. Stick with it and stay strong.